What we see here in Nebraska is that disconnection from Mother Earth. Initially, we thought it was only us, but what we're realizing is society in general is suffering from that disconnection, because even the wealthiest, who do not know where their foods are coming from, do not know how their foods are produced, they are also feeling that isolation.
Coming from a rural area, or folks coming from the tribal communities, or my friends in the inner cities, we're all facing the same issues in different ways. And it showed me how interconnected the food system really is, how interconnected everything is. And so what we do on our farm, that actually impacts the person down the road. Leo Lewis of Malcolm X Foundation, he told me it's not about just food access, it's about food sovereignty. We need to be able to have more control over the food and nutrition that goes into our body, and only at that point can we truly be free.
And when I did research on the word culture, the root word is cult. Cult means of the land. So culture means of the land. And when you talk about agriculture, you're talking about food on land. And there's a direct connection between what your culture is and the foods that you eat.
What I have seen is a migration of young people that would have once come back to the farm, migrate away into urban areas for other jobs. This next generation is the first generation that truly has no pathway back onto the land. We need to be able to have a larger role in our food system collectively in order to protect ourselves, our families, and those in our communities. We started learning more from some of the indigenous farmers down the road. They were the first regenerative farmers. By asking questions and listening, we have been able to get more insight on what regeneration truly is, what the larger context of regeneration is.
We want to create an ecosystem where all the tribes are going back to how we did agriculture in the past, going back to our roots, but also inviting our brothers and our sisters, our relatives who farm conventionally. That includes the milpa, what is known widely as a Three Sisters system, corn, beans, and squash, and learn from this interaction, this sacred reciprocity. We need to live in the same way, enrich our lives with our knowledge, live in harmony and equilibrium with our common humanity. We're in urban areas, we find people from many different parts of the world, different cultures, different faith traditions, different political systems.
Relationships started to grow in Nebraska and beyond. This has created more ideas for us to bring back to our farm and allowed us to try new things that are reconnecting us with our friends in the urban areas. It is an obligation to be able to pave the way for the next generation to have the same chance to be able to farm that I did, and my father did, and my grandpa did, and that my great-grandpa and my great-great-grandpa did, and those that came before us.
It's so important to me that you understand the culture so you value it, and when you value it, then you will continue to want to perpetuate that culture because it benefited you, so you'll know that it benefits your children. Our children are going to learn during this lifetime how to grow their own food, where it comes from, and that's going to become a part of day-to-day life. And as we continue to grow those things, we'll make that connection to food, and it'll become a tradition that'll be passed down from generation to generation, which is the true root of culture in the first place, a knowledge that's passed down to the next generation for their survival. And I see this as a means of survival.
If young people are not able to be part of the solution, we cannot regenerate Mother Earth. Because at the end of the day, truly, we are all in this together. That is why it is so important that we cooperate and share and learn from each other so we can be able to grow the solutions together.